Okay. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really funny if for April Fool's Day we did like a he's Meg, she's Ro. Buenos dias. We totally switched it up.
Just say the outro first.
Oh my god.
Complete silence for a minute.
Okay.
Kidding.
Now for real. For real.
Damn.
You okay?
My fingers are getting soft and I can't snap.
Oh. Did you put lotion on?
No, but I'm warming them up.
Oh, okay. You're producing oil then.
Yeah.
All right. This is us just doing our own thing.
We just straight chilling.
He's Ro.
She's Meg.
It's Meg and Ro in the morning. Good morning.
That was a... See what I mean?
Maybe we should leave the snaps behind.
Yeah.
In season 3.
Yeah, we should. It's fine.
We shouldn't do that anymore. Maybe.
Tiny violin.
Hi. By the title and the description, you can probably tell that this is our season 2 finale.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, we're not leaving. This isn't like we ran for 2 seasons and then we got canceled.
Right.
We haven't been canceled by our network, and we haven't been canceled by our audience yet.
Nope.
Mostly because we don't have much of one.
Nope.
Whoever is listening or watching, you're very important to us.
Appreciate you.
But maybe don't cancel us. We haven't really said anything problematic.
The weather is problematic. This cold wind is problematic.
Oh my god.
That's
it's
the only
so
thing
cold.
that's problematic around this town.
You know what? We won't get into that. But in this podcast, yes, the weather is problematic because the studio we record in is very cold.
It's hella cold.
And
these chairs are... This chair is problematic. I keep rotating counterclockwise.
So, what are we going to do in season 3? That's a great question.
Subscribe.
Find out. That's the episode.
Yep.
All right,
bye.
done. All right, we're leaving. No. So, Ro and I have decided that we're a little bored.
We get bored quickly.
And
it hasn't even been a year of this podcast. It hasn't even been... it's been 6 months.
And we're already 2 seasons in.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we're throwing spaghetti
at the wall.
At the idea wall and seeing what sticks.
M&M doesn't stick on it,
So what we're going to do is end season 2, start season 3, and we're going to have a different background again.
Yeah, a different setup.
An entirely different setup.
Different setup. Whole shebang.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And you know how we post twice a week on Mondays and Fridays? Well, that was getting to be a lot. We're still going to do it. But it's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
Ro, do you want to?
So Fridays is going to be the traditional Megan Ro, hey, what's up, blah, blah, kind of videos, traveling, food experts. I say we're food experts.
Right.
We're becoming travel experts in Texas only.
Pretty much.
As of right now. So that'll be Friday's episodes. Monday will be Media Mayhem Monday. I just made that up. It's not Media Mayhem. It's just Media Monday. We talk about all about media, like whether it be shows, movies, games, podcasts, Instagram pages, Facebook pages, YouTube channels, anything that has to do with the internet. That'll be based on Mondays and Mondays only. Kind of like my friend, I was talking to my friend about it. He's like, so a book club. And I'm like, yeah, you can call it like a book club.
Kind of like that, because I feel like we want to have scheduled days for scheduled things. So Media Monday, like Rose said, is just going to be about the stuff that we're consuming. And so like we've recently given each other like stuff to watch. Like I gave him 2 movies to watch. He gave me 2 movies to watch. And we'll talk about a movie each in each episode. Or maybe we'll watch like a show together, or we'll talk about like, okay, maybe a new like K-pop album comes out that I really enjoyed, and I can talk about that, and like maybe I can get Ro to listen to the title track with me, and he can talk about like, I heard the title track and it wasn't my cup of tea or whatever.
Right.
Like just us talking about what we are consuming.
That's on Mondays, and then once a month will be, I guess, our looking forward to kind of episodes where it's a debate kind of episode.
Yes.
And it's not like a political or like
No.
very professional debate. It's like, for example, should pineapple belong on pizza? Or is it okay to eat chips late at night? Or, you know.
What about mint chocolate chip ice cream?
Exactly. You know, that's my favorite. I like that too.
No,
so
me
like,
too.
should spicy meat sweet? Should salt meat, spicy or whatever? Stuff like that. Some random debates, some weird debates, some debates that are like always a conversation started within friends. And it's like, wow, you eat ketchup with your eggs? Like, that's kind of weird. I mean, I like it, but it's a debate, whether it's nasty or good or awesome or disgusting.
Right. And we can do, like, the reason why we're only doing that once a month is, first of all, if we were to put out 3 podcasts a week, nobody would fucking listen to this show.
Nope.
But
plus we would run out of debates.
We would run out of debates really quickly. So having 12 a year, and then we can have people vote, like on our Instagram or Facebook, what debates they want to hear about.
Yeah.
And even before before we record an episode, we'll probably post on Facebook like, hey, do you think pineapple belongs on pizza? Or we'll probably get a lot better at posting on Twitter. So that way we can do Twitter polls. So make sure that you're following us on our social media. I don't know if anyone's listening to this who doesn't follow us on our social media, because most of our views come from Facebook.
Right.
But there's a sign on the door.
I forgot to put the sign on the door.
You forgot to.
I did. I put the sign on this door.
I'm taking a picture right now. Come on. Come
I
on
totally
through. Come on
forgot.
through. I'm going to take a picture right now.
You guys keep recording a great podcast.
Thanks.
Thank you. Do you see this shit? Please do not disturb.
Yep. Don't disturb on this side. Clearly
he was out there. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So.
Anywho.
With that little interruption out of the way, and no, why does he not look in here?
I don't know. Your mom does peek
Sam
through.
does.
Yeah.
Mike does.
Yeah.
Everybody does. And Dad's just like a bull in a china shop. Makes sense. He's a Taurus. We can debate on whether or not astrology is real.
Yeah.
Or, does the full moon have an effect on your body?
Right.
What do you think?
I don't really pay much attention to anything of that source. So it could be a full moon and be like, wow, a full moon. Ooh, freaking Twilight myself into this realm. I know the moon does cause a lot of effect. It has a lot of cause and effect on the ocean.
And we're made up of 70% water.
Yeah. So therefore, I am.
There's
I don't know.
scientists who are like, meh, meh, there's no studies to say that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this has been something that's been going on for thousands of years.
See, we can have a debate on science and see if science is actually factual. I mean, I'm dumb in science, but it's fun to argue about stuff you don't know about, so people can listen. Like, wow, they're really, really dumb. I'm like, okay.
People won't think that about me.
Just be dumb with us, okay? That's
right.
That's completely fine with me.
We can talk about what the best Zelda game was. Is Nintendo better than Xbox?
Right. That's not even a debate. I mean, Microsoft people, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you guys will be able to participate in that a lot more, because I feel like with our travel episodes, you guys are listening to our travel episodes to hear about where to go and travel, or I've been there before. Like my friend Morgan listened to our Chinatown Bel Air episode just because she goes to that area a lot. It was like, oh, I wonder what Megan and Ro thought about this place.
Yeah.
And so you guys don't usually get to participate with us. And same with media, although we could post about a teaser about okay, Megan is going to talk about Persona 3 and Ro's going to talk about, I don't know,
God of War,
Fast and Furious or something, or GTA. Is that the car game?
GTA.
Yeah. That's a car game.
Well, I mean, it's like a Sims type deal. You can do missions, kill people.
We could talk about The Sims. So we'll get y'all's perspective on that kind of stuff. We're gonna be a lot better about posting on social media in season 3. And
New year, new us.
New year, new us.
Yay.
When is season 3 coming out?
when it comes out?
Um,
When we get to it.
I'm not sure. But I think that Ro's correct.
Yeah, when we get to it. Once we finalize the background, the lights, the cameras, the action.
The day that we're recording this is on Friday,
Yeah.
and you're seeing this on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got stuff to finish before we go home for the weekend. So, I mean, it could be next Monday that we start.
Maybe.
It could be a couple weeks.
It'll be in February for sure. We're not going to have you wait a month.
No.
No, we're not going to have you miss out.
Even if we're sitting on the floor with these microphones
Mm-hmm.
and the camera is like
We're
on a stool or something.
And we're playing the UFO.
The UFO?
You haven't seen it on TikTok?
The marimba?
Is that what it called? Oh, no. I see the hashtags that say UFO.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's called a
Like,
marimba.
cling, 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 cling. They're like, they say it's super expensive. And I have yet to figure out how much it is. I'm kind of even scared to even look at how much it
Marimba?
is. Is that what it's called?
I'm looking it up.
Looks like a...
Oh, I was wrong. That's a marimba.
Yeah.
Well, what's the UFO instrument?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's like the big metal one.
UFO instrument.
And it's like sounds so mesmerizing.
It's a hand pan.
Hand.
Or a hang?
A hang? I don't know. It just looks like a UFO.
Happy drum?
A happy drum.
Hand pan?
Bang, 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 bang.
Hand
bang,
pan
bang, bang.
sounds really wrong.
It does sound wrong.
So, yeah, I think that, Ro and I have been, or at least I'm speaking for myself here, I feel like we have been, since this podcast got started, we've been trying to figure out what format works best for us and what's interesting to us. With our budget, we really can only go out about 4 times a month before our budget runs out. And so, if there's 4 Fridays in a month, well, then we get 4 travel episodes, and we're not having to dip into our own personal budget or, always think about like super budget ideas to go and do. Like we can go and spend $100 in a day, getting food or, going and doing something.
Yeah.
And so we hope to be able to expand where we go, because we will be able to. Okay, so we don't have to go 8 places.
Right.
We can go 4 places and spend a little bit more.
Yeah, we're doing the dirty work for y'all. Like,
Right.
what can we do? Like Livingston episode.
Right.
What can we do in Livingston? Well, there's 2 places we recommend: Rocks and diners. I mean, why not? We're doing the work for y'all.
Right.
It's not. It's never of like what if or what can we. Like, it's boring here. Okay, well then go somewhere else.
Right. Well, we can also think about doing 1 super budget episode or like 2 budget friendly episodes, right? And then like 2 more expensive episodes a month. So that way for whoever's listening, you have something like, okay, well, I only have like $50 and 25 of that is going to go to filling up my tank.
Yeah.
So really only have $20. Okay, let's go to Galveston.
Yeah.
Because in Galveston, you can get some cheap eats. You can go to the beach. You can take cool pictures. You can go window shopping.
Yep.
And that's a $50 day, right? Because you just need a tank of gas.
Yeah.
And right now, gas isn't too expensive.
Right.
But then it could be like we go to the Korean spa. And if we go on a weekday, it's like $30 for each of us. So that's $60. Plus whatever food. Plus if we get any extra treatments or whatever. And so that could be a $200 day.
Right.
So there's a budget for whoever's
Everything
listening.
else.
I think that's a good idea. What do you think?
Hey, I mean, gives the people something to think about. Like people think of saving up money for big trips. Like I need $2,000 for my trip to Florida, or I need this much for that much, whatever. And it's like, you say you have a weekend, nobody's working, you have nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do. Cool. Let's take a trip to Tyler for some reason. And what we gonna do in Tyler? I don't know. Let's just go to Tyler and just maybe window shop, or not be in Lufkin, or not be in your small town.
And I think that another thing is gonna be like not looking into, but like taking our receipts and showing you exactly how much we spent. And how long it took, and how long we spent at every place. So maybe I need to go get like a
receipt book.
Not a receipt book necessarily, but like maybe some sort of a notebook that I can take notes with.
Yeah.
like a physical thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that way we can both take notes and it's
Mhm.
not just one of us.
Right.
So yeah, two budget episodes and then one like money's not an issue kind of thing.
Balling, but on a budget.
And then it could also be like, okay, well maybe we go with a bigger group of people.
Right.
Because maybe we can convince Payne Points, like the entire Payne Points team, to go and do something together.
Yeah, we go
Team building.
Bowling or something, mini golf competition.
Or like with Johnson's Rock Shop, we plan on taking a big group with us. And hopefully in season 3, we're going to be able to do more collaborative stuff. Like taking more people with us.
I need to get better at vlogging in season 3. Like getting rid of the fear of like talking to a camera.
Right.
We're talking to a camera, but this is a setup.
Right.
I'm comfortable talking to this camera, but talking to a camera in public,
yeah,
I'm trying to get like face my fear on that. I'm just like, I don't want people to look at me like, yo, you're kind of awkward, you're weird. I'm like, man, stop, dang.
I need to get better at taking pictures, especially taking pictures of the both of us, taking selfies.
I need to take pictures. I need to get better at taking pictures of my food before I eat my food.
We're so hungry usually.
I'm hungry now, actually.
I had a big breakfast. Did you not eat?
No, I had coffee and that's it.
Oh. And then for the media, like we're always consuming media. Like for example, right now I'm listening to The Wheel of Time.
Right now I'm listening to Ladies in Tangent.
Right. And so we can talk about like the different things, like here are the talking points. This is still going to be called Megan Rowe in the Morning.
Yes.
It's just that Mondays are media, Fridays are travel, and then once a month we'll do a debate. And I don't know when that's probably going to go up, maybe like Wednesdays.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out as we
go
go
but just
along.
think about it like a tree, right? Top branch is Megan Rowe. Okay.
No, the trunk.
The trunk. The trunk. Upside down tree. We'll put it this way.
Roots.
Roots
What?
is Megan Rowe. No, Roots is Payne Points.
Okay.
Then the trunk is Megan Rowe. Then one branch is Media Monday. Then the other branch is travel. Then the other branch is the debate. So it all snakes back. Okay.
Right.
We're not going anywhere. We're not changing anything. We're not changing our name. We're just adding on to it.
Right. Because
we can.
We felt like it.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so too. And this is a short episode.
The video version is gonna be like just this. Like no, there's really no animation to it. I mean, it's just like a
Do you
want
to talk about what season 3 is going to look like?
I'm gonna try to add more animation to the title.
Okay.
Cause like the titles now is like from a blur to a desaturated film to non-blur saturated film. So like more pop up. I'm trying to learn more TV production. So adding more to the video it's gonna be a dual setup. So instead of one camera, zoom in, it's gonna be a 2-camera setup. So camera to me, camera to Megan. It'll basically be like left side, right side instead of like two and
like
one.
Other podcasts do.
Yeah.
Like Frenemies.
Like Frenemies.
We're kind of like the Frenemies.
Joe Rogan, he has a 2-camera setup. So we're gonna switch over to that 2-camera setup, a different setup. Instead of being,
it's gonna be
bright,
behind us, but it's just gonna be different.
Yeah.
So
you'll see.
You'll see.
And we will see too.
Absolutely, because we have no fucking clue what it's gonna look like.
No, we need another camera.
We're trying to make our podcast room look nicer.
Yeah.
So that way we can actually have like a live audience. Can you imagine like us recording with a live audience?
Be like, hey
guys, what's up?
Be like, can you like not look and just turn around and listen to us? That'd be perfect.
See, I wouldn't be bothered by a live audience. Maybe our first live audience can be like the Black Spot crew.
Okay, yeah.
And then we get better and better at having
one of
people.
our audience just left.
I don't think I consider him an audience member. He's more of like an interruption.
Our top fan just interrupted and left.
I don't think he listens to this podcast. He's my own dad, and I don't think he listens to it. Maybe he does, and he just doesn't tell us.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope it was interesting. I hope that you guys are looking forward to season 3. If you have any suggestions or comments, or hey, this is what I think should change in season 3, let us know. We do want feedback.
We do want feedback.
I feel like our audio quality is pretty good.
I starve on feedback.
But we never really get comments like, I didn't like this, or I really liked this, or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And we still want to post twice a week just because, with the new ideas that we have.
And we're so used to it.
We can do some interesting, fun things.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to tell them where they can find us?
They can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. That's it, right? Those three. And Spotify. And anywhere else you can listen to podcasts except for Apple Podcasts.
Which we need to work on today.
You can use the handle at Megan Row in the morning. That's MEGANDRO in the morning. Twitter is Mr. in the morning. Hashtag is also Mr. in the morning. You can email us at meganrowinthemorning@gmail.com.
That's where any of your criticism or feedback or comments, questions, concerns can go.
Or say it to my face.
Or say it to our face, yeah. But if you're really mean about it,
then
I might cry.
Then just email it to us.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you when season 3 comes out. Where did he? What? What are you doing?
Low ride.
Wait, does mine do that?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
Yeah. This is so weird. We look like Oompa Loompas.
Okay, bye for reals. Oh, that was so much easier to get up from.
Oh, that's so nice.
Maybe I'll still keep using this chair.
You know what? Yeah.
Huh. Who knew?
Now I'm wondering why we didn't sit like that the whole fucking time. I could have just put the camera lower. This is bullshit.
Okay, that was great.
All right.